guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in on today's video. Today we're working on the dually. As you guys saw, we got the headliner dropped down and we're pulling cab lights off. Let's get into it, show you guys this cool new product. So Boost Auto coming in clutch with these brand new S-Series cab lights for our old vintage trucks that we have. They have done a phenomenal job. Let's go over our mirrors real quick. So I bought these 2017 plus tow mirrors from them. I've been a huge fan. We were trying to go with kind of the chrome look, so I got the chrome cap, and then I've got the clear lenses. They've got a ton of options. You can get sequential turn signal. You can get the switchbacks in the turn signal. Really cool options and features that you can get. And so big time upgrade on the tow mirror department. Like I said, we're kind of going with the chrome type look across the whole truck. So for the cab lights, what I did, because again, we're going for the clear look, is I got these dingy little things here. So these were just supposed to be a clear lens, and as you can see, they've turned yellow on me. And so really killing the vibe on the truck. And when I saw that Boost Auto came out with these, unfortunately they do not offer them in clear, but man, look at the black on these cab lights. They are absolutely beautiful. And guess what? You can get these in also sequential, switchback, turn signals, the whole nine in the cab lights, which is, I have not seen that anybody else doing this. So I thought that was super cool and neat. So I had to get my hands on them. So they are black. We're going to see how it looks. I did go ahead and get new mirror lights, which I'm going to go over the install on that in a separate video. But these are the smoked lenses, so we can kind of start to match a little bit. But these things are so freaking cool. As you can see, they are numbered because they have specific locations that they need to be put for the sequential turn signal selection. In addition to wire this, they have the they call it their cab light module. So this is going to be wired into our factory cab lights and then also our turn signals, so that we can make sure everything's working. And that's how we're going to get the turn signals up to the cab lights. They come with a wiring harness as well, so it's fairly easy. The worst part about it is you do have to drop the headliner down a little bit, because this is also very innovative. You don't just swap out the lens. You actually remove the entire cab light assembly. So you drop down the headliner and you pull these 10mm nuts off, and it replaces that entire assembly, which I think is kind of neat. They have this really nice foam backing that should seal up really well to the top of the cab. We did go ahead and clean the top of the cab off really well where these things seal. You know, these factory ones, I'm sure, have seen better days. So we're kind of getting a fresh seal on the cab lights at the same time. So very excited. We are going to keep at it. We're going to go ahead and drop these into their respective spots. Please, guys, go down into the description. You're going to get some links for the install. They go over, and they have a very detailed install on their cab lights, and the wiring and everything, the module, the whole nine. So go over there and check it out. They're going to show exactly where, how they do the numbering 1 through 5 on the cab lights. So we're going to go ahead and get these installed. Let's get to it. So starting on our passenger side, this is where we are going to be installing cab light number 1. Just going to drop it right into its respective holes, and then we will tighten these from the bottom side with the new supplied hardware once we get the rest of these installed. All right, guys, so we got our cab lights installed. We used their jumper harness, the white ones, to plug everything in. And now we're gonna move to the wiring side, because we have the cool turn signal feature. That's where this little guy, this module, is going to come into play. Now, like I said, there's going to be a link in the description. They go over really well how to wire this guy in. I'm going to kind of breeze through it, but basically we're going to be tapping into our factory wiring over here, and then we got to send some power and ground, and then the module takes care of the rest. So let's jump into getting this sucker wired up. Now guys, fair warning, the only way that we're going to be able to get this turn signals to work on top of the cab is eventually we do have to tap into some form of a turn signal circuit. So Boost Auto recommends that you run your wiring up to the headlights. I guess you could also run them to the mirrors. We're going to do it the way Boost Auto wants, which is up to our headlights. So we do have to run part of the harness across and then up towards the battery and the headlight. That's where we're going to receive power for our module, and then also tap into our turn signals as well. So all right, so if you guys are going to tackle this project, you're going to want to set aside a few hours to do this, to do it properly and run the wires correctly, clean off the top of the cab, everything like that. Pull your headlights out so that you can wire up to the parking lights properly. Set aside a few hours to do this, but nonetheless, we've got the installation. The wiring is done. We are going to flip over the camera and I'm going to show you guys the final result. This is so freaking cool. Check it out.